you laughing? Why are you laughing? I love extra small condoms. This is going on TikTok. Hello guys, and welcome back to Wafflin. It's me, Joseph. Oh, fuck. I thought that'd be a really funny intro.
No, kick him out. Go on.
No. I literally bought a little Hezbollah off eBay for 37 quid.
And we're thinking,
Yeah.
why don't we sell a life-size cutout of Joe exactly the same height as Hezbollah? Obviously, life-size cutout.
No, but I think that'd be cool. People have like a life-size version of you in their
Mate,
bedroom.
who wouldn't want you?
It would be
in
no
their
bigger
bedroom?
than this.
Think about it, Joe, because you talk the talk all the time about how people imagine you during sex.
Right.
Imagine people quite literally had a life-size cutout of you in their bedroom to stare at.
Well, I actually think that's a great idea. Would you buy a cardboard version of me? Obviously, I'd have... No, I'm not. I don't know.
Don't make it dodgy.
Yeah. Because basically, there was this one time that I went round a girl's house.
Oh, I remember
And
this.
she had a life-sized cutout of Justin Bieber.
And you couldn't get a rod on because you kept staring at Justin.
Well, he was just in the corner, like, looking at me like this. And then also there was, like, a shrine of him and, like, a doll of him. And he was just all over the gaff. But,
So would you say it put you off?
yeah, it did, completely.
So
So,
who's buying a life-size version of Joe Weller, by the way? Boys or girls?
both.
Both.
Mate, in the club, I get, I get more, like, lads come up to me than girls.
It's the podcast, lad.
Yeah, I'm just going to quickly change this camera angle so I can sit down. So, wait, give me 2 secs.
Right, you just sit in.
Okay, so I am now back in the shot. And Theo, right, if you remember, if you watched the Christmas special, he bought me this catalogue, this index of how to get a girlfriend. And he's insisting on opening this show with a passage from it. Give it us, Malcolm.
Passage, chapter 4.
Okay.
Addicted to power.
Oh, how relevant is this?
And this, by the way, I opened this at a random page.
It's almost like the spirit within this realm is trying to tell us something.
Ladies will die to get men that are powerful. If there's one force that women can't resist on this planet,
Can't resist. I can't resist.
they can't resist on this planet, is power.
Right.
No matter what a woman tells you, they like to be dominated.
Is this sounding a little rapey?
Being dominated is, in fact, one of the most common sexual fantasy.
Good old Anthony Joshua.
Sexual fantasies of women. Now, where does this power come from? Traditionally, power comes from having a lot of money or being the one in control of a lot of resources. Yes, those things make you powerful. But when it comes to relationship, the subtle type of power works the best.
So, what do you mean by subtle? Are you able
Yeah,
to elaborate on
surely
what
elaborate.
subtle power is?
Well, Robert Greene in his 48 Laws of Power.
Good old Rob Green, the goalkeeper.
I do just want to quickly interject. So this guy is essentially saying, for all you out there, if you want to get a girlfriend, you got to be rich.
Nah, I reckon
you gotta be rich and powerful.
He said you got to be able to control
money is a
resources.
form of power, right? Money is a form of power. But more than anything, I think what he's getting at is he wants that as a geezer that has got his shit together, knows what he wants, is in control, like isn't a fucking little indecisive pussy.
Yeah, I think what he means by the subtle power is just doing things. Rather than going, do you want to go for dinner? Where do you want to go? You go, this is where we're going. This is
It's
what
horny,
we're doing.
isn't it? No, basically,
No, but it is true.
You see the things on Instagram when it's like a girl's like one of their fantasies is like walking into their bedroom and just seeing a dress on the bed and a note saying, "Be here at 8 p.m. wearing this." It's like fucking hot. It's like, oh.
Yeah.
And that is a form of control.
And if you ever want to take a girl out, just say to them, be here at this time, and they will love it.
Isn't that what I just said?
Yeah. But I was really backing up your point.
So
here.
are you saying, if you're on Tinder...
What?
Yeah, like, are we at this stage where you're saying you're chirping a bird on Tinder?
It doesn't
It's sort of
make-
going
it-
well, and you just say, meet me at Macca's at 7 or something.
No, more
Maybe
like
pick a better place, but are you saying, is that a tactic that could work?
It will work no matter where you are in the relationship. You want to keep the spark alive. say you're 6 months in, a year in, you still do that, and it'll still make a bit of excitement in there.
Right.
Trust me, this book is incredible.
No, but I think a major thing, and I'm going to be real here, is actually being able to read the situation on when to pull the trigger on things. And something that I've noticed a lot of geezers actually lack. Women have it greatly, and that is empathy, right? The ability to read what another person may be feeling or thinking. I think that must be more in the feminine energy, right? Because we're all made up of masculine and female energy, right? And if you're in touch more with your feminine side, I believe it gives you that ability to sort of have that empathy. Now, yeah, like I say, geezers will think, oh, I need to just say the perfect thing and just be shooting in the dark when trying to speak to a woman, when in reality, maybe prioritising understanding how she may be feeling, listening to her may help you a lot more.
Do you think sometimes that's why boys sometimes run themselves into trouble by starting the relationship off perfectly, by being this ideal guy? They say everything a girl would want to hear. And then like 3 months down the line, they're like, the honeymoon phase wears off and they start being like their normal dickhead self.
I'm not a dickhead.
No,
No, we're talking about you.
Oh, what, did the shoe fit?
No, the shoe didn't fit.
But it's funny.
No, but do you understand my point? Like,
Yeah.
Like I've been in that situation where like I would be like necessarily not the person that represents your character. You say things to girls to really, and it's unintentional. It's not like some manipulation thing, but it's where you're in that like lovey mode, and you say all these things, and then like that sort of that emotion wears off, and then you're like, oh fuck.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, I do get the thing on, I think as a geezer, we learn what may be the right things to say in order to get what we want, right? Now, that's not limited to just sexual things. That may be just, if we want a girl to give us the time of day, maybe we may know what to say in order to make her think, oh, he's a decent guy, when really we're just reeling something off from the index that we've picked up over the years.
Yeah.
Now, one thing you touched on just now about the feminine thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
I feel like there's a lot of men out there that really are not in touch with their feminine side.
That's what I said, yeah.
But what I'm
You're
saying,
like Joe's echo.
no, but what I'm saying is, I feel like they're the ones that think, oh, look how manly I am. But I feel like the manly thing to do is to be in touch with your feminine side, and I think women quite like that.
Oh, definitely. And I'm not going to lie. Right.
I didn't cry again, did you?
I didn't cry.
Okay.
No, I literally, right, think that the reason why I am able to connect to all sorts of people.
Why you are the guru?
Mate, it's actually true. Like, the reason why I'm
Deluded.
No, I'm not deluded. I'm actually not deluded. You fucking know what I'm on about, right? The reason why I've been able to make videos that get millions of views is because I feel like I've got this ability to connect to people no matter who they are. And I feel like only certain people have it. But it's true. I feel like, look, I'm looking at you right now, and you feel like I am genuinely connected to you.
Someone sat there with butterflies.
Right? You've got butterflies.
Wait, that reminds me of that. That reminds me of that.
I didn't mean
Why are you
that.
thinking of boners all the time?
No, I didn't. What?
Did that remind you of that? Have you seen that weird geezer?
What, him?
Who does like the TikToks? He's got the black background, like Australian guy, bald head, and he like says something really, and he's staring like deep into the camera.
Staring deep
Fucking
within.
weird.
Well,
It
look,
scares me.
Okay, it's not just through eye contact, but I just, yeah. But basically just going on what you're saying, yeah, being in touch with that feminine side is vital in, I think, actually operating at your best self.
So,
No, I do agree with that.
why do you struggle then 6 months down the line into a relationship? You always seem to like lose the spark, don't you? What do you think?
Whoa. What's this attack?
He's exactly what I just described. Basically.
Yeah, I'm just trying to work out, like, it starts off so well for you, like, many cases.
Okay,
and then
I
you
don't
just-
think I'm actually as in touch with my masculine side.
Oh, you're too feminine.
Yeah. No, no, I just fully am. No, I am. I'm indecisive as hell, bro. I'm really indecisive.
You're indecisive.
I blow hot and I'm cold.
do you
I'm
mean?
yes and I'm no.
What do you mean you blow hot?
No, I don't suck a cock.
What? No one said that.
No, basically, I literally.
Some shorts you were wearing earlier.
What do you mean? Look, I'm not a dodgy bastard.
No one said you were.
I literally just very here and there and everywhere.
Okay, maybe we get it. We get what you're trying to say.
No, I just literally just try to be Oh, my camera's just turned off. 1 second.
Battery exhausted.
Okay, my camera is fixed. And I think we should read another passage next week from that Bible, Theo. But actually, right, on this point of girls and boys and all sorts, right? Drizzy Drake, yeah, a lot of you will have heard. He met up with a Instagram model, made love, right?
Consensual love.
Yeah, consensual love. And she then tried to take the Johnny, the condom, full of his spunk, and shove it up her vagina.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, to get herself pregnant.
How is this in news?
It's in the news because of this, Malfoy, right? Drizzy Drake was 1 step ahead of the game. He poured hot sauce into the Johnny because allegedly that kills the spunk. So then
Burns it alive.
Yeah. So she then lobs it straight up her and gets a hot sauce invasion. Right? She is absolutely going with the hot sauce, and then it makes the news.
Because she's now looking to sue him. So what happened is he, finished inside this condom, went to the bathroom to dispose of it, dabbed a little hot sauce in it, tied it up, pinged it in the bin. She then slipped off to the bathroom and was like, I'll have a bit of that. Opened it up, poured it in.
But you can't sue it. Stolen his spunk.
Well,
But did she steal it, or is part of the sex that you are actually giving your spunk to someone?
No. If
No?
you're wearing a condom, then
Oh,
you're
yeah,
actively
yeah.
saying that,
Hang on.
we're not sharing this.
So you're
part.
telling me Drizzy Drake
Yeah.
actively keeps hot sauce in his bathroom, full well knowing that it kills his cum?
We all do. Something that the elites do.
So you're going to start doing it now?
No, I've always done it.
No, but is that fucked up?
I think for him, I don't blame him. What he does with the condom that's been on his knob is up to him, I think. Like, if he douses it in bleach, is that a bit dodgy? Because she could actually die from that.
Wait, I think it's a bit fucked up that she's gone into the bin, found the condom, and
Yeah.
whacked it up her
Vagina.
Like, that's
Yeah.
a bit messed up. Like, that's actually blackmail.
It's not really,
Yeah,
is
not
it?
sure if it's blackmail, but I mean, it's obviously that it's unconsensual. I mean, that is Drake's property that she is then going to insert inside herself, presumably so they have a child so she can collect.
Is it against
Like,
his
alimony.
will as well?
Yeah, obviously.
So that's what. No, but like what I'm saying is, if it came down to a lawsuit, she just wouldn't win because it's just not. He didn't give consent to this.
Well, yeah, exactly. That,
you'd like to
So
think
she's
that.
got no fucking leg to stand on. She's an idiot.
Yeah. And this is where I want to turn it round to the Wafflin Mafia. Have you ever heard or been involved in a situation like this where, I don't know, you may have a routine after sex where you're like, I always douse my condoms in protein powder.
Why?
I feel like you have done that.
No.
Oh, well, let me throw this one on to you.
No.
So, obviously, you have a few sexual encounters every now and again. And
No.
obviously, being a man or in the position that you are,
What's the position I am?
you know, you're a big time hot YouTuber. Hot,
What?
no, hot
Wait,
topic.
what?
Not in hot and look.
You think I'm hot?
no.
Why are you going red?
Like you're you.
You do keep commenting on my arms and stuff today.
Yeah, before we started filming, you were like, had your hands wrapped around them and like squeezing them. And you're like, they're so big.
Like, how are you so big, Joe? Why are you getting flustered, mate?
He just gets nervous around
Wait,
you.
what the fuck? I can't believe this.
You've killed me.
You okay?
No, you killed me. What I'm saying is, obviously, I'm not comparing you to Drake at all. But surely, with the amount of sexual encounters you do, surely there's like you are scared sometimes.
Oh, yeah, I'm terrified, actually. No, I've had this encounter, bruv, where someone has, the individual has said, oh, yeah, if I had a baby now, like, got pregnant, yeah, I'd definitely keep it. Like, the morning after, saying this to, like, and I'm just sort of like...
Oh no.
I'm just like, oh, no. you have to be very... It's like,
Oh shit.
you have to be very switched on, and I think that's why I've given it up in a way. But like, this year, I'm totally... I think I was actually feeling... Where I was feeling the void with having frequent sexual encounters last year, like since getting like back into the gym and worrying about my main concern, my focus is getting in shape, smashing the music and doing me. I'm not getting the urges where I want to go out and just have meaningless sexual encounters, which I think is a good thing because I could have got in danger actually with, you know, I know I'm a YouTuber, but like there may be a female out there that will go, oh, I want to get a baby trapped.
A little baby daddy.
And you know, if you're not careful, you can end up like that. And I think it's a bad thing.
So would you obviously, knowing these scenarios happen around the world, would you use a condom every time?
Why would you do this? Yeah, of course.
I'm just in a silly goofy mood.
You're so silly and goofy.
For the record, we completely recommend all of you out there to have
Bore off, mate. No. We do obviously.
got a responsibility.
No, yeah, of course. No, yeah, we do actually recommend it.
Turning into the
sorry.
No, this is why I don't.
Yeah, no.
I don't. I always use protection. No, I do, and I actually from now on I'm gonna.
Well, if you already did, you wouldn't have to change your ways.
Yeah, if you always use protection, then from now on, you
Yeah. But it's not as fun, is it? No, it is fun. It is fucking fun. No, I've had it one time, right? when I've bought like the good condoms, you know, the extra small ones. I'm being deadly serious. Fucking extra small.
No,
mate.
you do realise like all condoms are the same size. It's actually the width.
Yeah, it's like
You got a pencil dick.
No, when you buy the extra small ones, it's quality. Now I actually can't fit in extra small ones because it snaps. It actually does snap.
What does?
so you did actually buy
condom.
extra small.
Yeah. Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing? I love extra small condoms. This is kind of TikTok.
Why did you buy extra small?
Because it's quality.
Because when you put it on, it like wouldn't fit. It was just too big. It was like,
You know, like putting a bin bag on your knob. It's kind of like that if I use normal size.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the width. It's the girth.
Yeah.
It is all about
No. I'm telling you though, I do play up to this having a small knob thing, but every partner I've had has actually said, Joe, mate, you've got massive knob. Yeah, they have. Yeah, they do that. They do. Every fucking time. So I think you guys shut up. Now, guys, our quick message for you from our friends at Noom is as follows. So, have you ever found yourself wanting to lose weight, get in shape, get ripped, or just, you know, feel healthier? But any habits that you've developed have been detrimental to your mental health. You felt rubbish, either drained, and you just give up because you don't really know what you're doing. Well, Noom have provided an app that can help you build a better relationship with food, with exercise, and living that healthier lifestyle. With certain regimes and diets, you're not allowed to eat certain things. You can't do this, that, very restrictive and just not nice.
Do you ever find it like when you are doing a diet, even if you are managing to stick with it during the duration of it, there comes a point where you just give it all up. You know, you think, I'm at the point where
every time.
I think Noom is about retraining the brain and getting you into something that it's a lifestyle change rather than just a habit change.
Yeah, exactly. 100%. And that's the beautiful thing about it. So, for your trial, go to noom.com/wafflin right now. Well, after the podcast. The link will be in the description. That is noom.com/wafflin for your trial. And enjoy it. Feel healthier and get where you want to be. Understand me? On with the show. What does your new partner think of your knob? You got a new girlfriend. What does she say? Does she go, oh, I love your knob, or it could be bigger? What does she say?
Does every girlfriend?
No.
Well, I'm going to admit it. No,
but what he's going to say is she says, oh, she loves it. But does every girlfriend just say, oh, obviously yours is the biggest? And then, like, do we all think, because the thing is...
I often get told you're the smallest I've ever had. No, I don't really. No, I don't. Come test it out. Oh, I should have said that.
Don't.
Now I'm fine. I'm actually doing all right.
You know what? You're actually doing. There's a lot of men out there who do buy extra small knob.
Wait, what?
extra small.
You one of them. You buy
extra
it.
small condoms, and you're showing that actually you do the same, and you're opening yourself up to another community.
Yeah, just buy extra small ones, and you have a good time.
I think what you do is you perfectly demonstrate how to deal with something that is perhaps.
I don't actually have anything to deal with.
No. But so obviously, imagine right, going through school and college. You're known,
guys.
You're known as like the one with the small knob, but you're like,
was I?
No, Luke. That's not. He didn't know about that?
Wait, I was known
Mate,
by the school.
mate, our business teacher, like, actively knew about it.
Why did I have this name? This title? I didn't ever tell anyone.
Small dick winner.
Yeah, why was I known as that?
So it was always like
It
was like common knowledge.
It was common knowledge.
It was, but I didn't tell no one.
No, the girls did, though.
No, but because I never did get with any girl in school. As in.
Yeah, you did.
No one saw my knob, really.
Yeah.
Who?
When you're in year 11.
Oh, yeah. But, what?
No, I don't know where the
And the
rumour
teacher, you said
originated
you
from.
said.
The teacher. Oh, yeah, which I actually want to come on to that, right? So let's allow the small knob things. I was watching Southeast today. You know, the news for your local area.
BBC Southeast today.
Yeah, right. Teacher got done, 35-year-old MILF, right?
Were we talking about the one that was at our school?
No, for grooming a 15-year-old lad and meeting up for sex with him multiple times. And I obviously texted into the group chat. I was like, oh, boys, why couldn't have this happened to me when I was 15?
Or group chat?
Our group
Wafflin
chat.
group chat.
Oh, you don't look at my messages.
No, because he doesn't do any work.
Oh, yeah, he doesn't. So basically, I would have loved it. That would have been like a dream come true. At age 15, of a 35-year-old like teacher, but it's considered illegal.
It's not considered illegal. It is illegal. Like.
But isn't that fucked? That would have been my dream at 15. Is there any?
So let me get this.
Can I just ask? Is there any current 15-year-olds that's your dream? Because when I was 15, that was my dream.
You quite literally just said, I just don't understand why paedophilia is illegal.
No,
That is essentially what you said.
no, but I'm just saying from my point of view, when I was that age, that was my fucking
But
fetish.
no, this is where you're wrong. Because
What?
when you were 15, you were like a little virgin,
No,
and you wouldn't know how to handle that situation. You now want to put yourself as a 25-year-old into that 15-year-old body and have the mind of a 25-year-old.
Also,
Nah,
I would have been scared. Maybe
You would have been absolutely terrified.
Remember
maybe I
15-year-old Weller. I do genuinely think this would have been his dream, but I think the
I was
problem
dodgy at
comes...
school as well. Remember?
The problem like originates from that sort of like the power imbalance of like you've got some like intimidating adult. Are they abusing their position of power over an impressionable 15-year-old?
I do remember science lessons, obviously, it was a bit weird sometimes, wasn't it?
Oh, well, with our questionable teacher.
Well, I mean, yeah.
I don't know if we should talk about it, but
No, I don't think we should, because I fancied her so much.
I think everyone
man.
did.
No, we did. We all did.
Yeah, everyone did.
Oh,
Got an A in chemistry.
oh.
Didn't deserve an A.
Is that because you know? Do you think she fancied? Do you reckon any teacher fancied you?
Oh yeah.
No, they didn't.
Oh, do you know what, actually? This is one thing I want to talk to you about.
Go on.
I was at my brother's wedding,
Oh, here we go.
and
Do you imagine them having sex? Because basically,
What?
when I've been to weddings and you just think like, oh, them two tonight are gonna have it on. Do you not think of that when you're at a wedding?
I told you about my brother, so you imagine your sister having sex.
They haven't got married.
But on her wedding day, that is what you're going to be thinking.
won't.
That's what you'll be
Yeah,
thinking about.
no, you just said when you see people getting married, you think that.
No, I try not to.
Remember the
No, I
present-
won't.
I remember the present.
I'll
Right?
try not to.
No, I
Is
won't.
there a
Yes.
reason? Is there a reason you're buying this present?
What present?
Oh,
Oh, we're helping with my sister's surgery.
He wants to picture the boobs.
You're dodgy, mate.
No, you're a twat.
But anyways, my point being, someone said to me, they go, when I first met you, you were really quiet and like
I'm scared of everything.
and I was like, huh? I don't remember being really shy and quiet 10 years ago.
You were.
But it's weird how I don't see that, but I don't see my progress and changes, especially over the last year.
What?
But other people do. Like, I think it's a lot easier for someone to see your progression and your changes rather than seeing it yourself. I don't remember. I thought I was a cocky little twat at school.
Really?
I was quite. I was a little bit.
Because it's not even just like progression over the last year. I think it's ever since you, and this in a good way, like since you became like successful, got
And
yourself out of-
single.
well,
When you got single, that's when the real fucking magic happened.
But like even if you compare
Really?
Malfoy before YouTube, like prior to that, you were very like runt of the litter. You'd be like quiet in
Runt
the group,
of the litter.
quiet in the group, and then you sort of like
You can take this.
This is just
no, hang on,
completely wrong.
it's a compliment. Then
How's runt of the litter a compliment?
No, it is.
I'm sorry.
No, it's
how can
backhanded.
I be that, but also be one of the most popular guys at school?
Oh, you weren't, but so then you became
was very good at
successful,
football.
got out of Macca's, and I feel like
Macca's?
you really started to come into yourself. You started becoming like a bigger personality in the group. And I think that it comes with that sort of like, maybe you're having that, you know, you had fans all of a sudden and you're successful, you were earning money. And I think that gave you a lot of self-confidence. And then you started becoming maybe the person that you actually are.
See, I thought I got quieter when I started YouTube.
So this is the thing, like, and I've had this, and I see what you're saying in terms of like how you interpret yourself and how others interpret you can sometimes be two completely different things.
They blew
right?
my mind.
So I've been perceived as like, oh my god, you're so confident, and then I've been met in real life, and it's like, who's this fucking pussy weller that you're being, and that you're acting like you are when you're not that. And you probably had it where you started getting anxious of going on nights out when people started recognising you in clubs and whatnot around your uni time. That made you probably feel a lot more self-conscious, even though people may have been going, oh, Theo, you're making these videos. You're a lot more confident. You're a lot more this and that. It is quite a phenomenon.
It just blew my mind. Like, I always thought at school I was quite like, I was friendly with everyone. Like I was friends with like all the groups, but I didn't ever see myself as shy.
Yeah, I don't know. I think there's the biggest thing for me that I've seen in you is your opinion. You back yourself rather than like before. It'd be like, if I was like, no, Theo, you're wrong, you'd be like, oh, okay. Whereas now you're like, nah, this is what I think and this is why. Powerful, strong, man.
I've been reading the book.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? It's like, I think you just back yourself a lot more. But I think that sometimes can come with just growing up a bit of life experience, realising when you prove yourself right, that breeds confidence. Where if you doubt yourself and then you somehow accidentally, even intentionally or unintentionally, prove that doubt to be wrong and you're like, oh yeah, no, I can do this, that makes you feel like more believing in yourself. So the trick is, put yourself in situations where you prove yourself right, where you think you might be wrong, and see your progress occur.
Jeez, you're actually full of motivation today.
It's because I'm back in the gym and I feel fucking great. Oh, that's what it is. I tell you what it is, mate. Like, for so long, you know when I was fat, chubby, drunk, hungover Weller?
Extra skinny.
Well, not even that, no, but you know the second series, right, of Wafflin, when it was lockdown and I was obviously having all these No.
Oh, mate, Boris did it.
I was just drinking like
Boris
fuck.
did it.
I was getting smashed DJ and all this, that and the other. I felt like shit, obviously, because whatever. But I've realised the optimum Weller, like right now, I could do anything and feel confident in it rather than doubting myself. And the doubt comes when I'm not feeling my optimum. And the optimum that I have to be in is a gym lad, built like a brick. I'm basically Lukaku.
Well, that's in a similar vein to Theo. That's how you sort of became the confident guy at school.
Yeah, used to watch wrestling, and I used to be like, I want to be like John Cena.
Right.
You still are. You are like a bit weird.
I am fucking weirdo. It went on TikTok.
It did.
Ding, ding, ding.
Did we?
Ding, ding, ding.
Please stop.
Get used to it, right? Do you know what I said to myself is one thing, right, going into this year, was practice not giving a fuck. Remember I said, put myself out there, look people in the eye and be my true weird self, because that is what I am, and there's nothing that anyone could do to take it away.
I feel like 2022 for all of us is going to be a very big year.
It's huge. Because, mate, I freaking got to a point where I felt like I needed to grow up. And this is where, like, the TGF boys, this is what their whole brand is about. Childish. Don't let the world and society take the kid out of you. Be like, just because we grow up doesn't mean we have to start acting like all prim and proper and adults. Like, keeping that fucking weird, carefree child side is what keeps you fucking, I think, like you. And that's what I resonated with it so much. And I just remember basically there was this, I don't know if I've said it on here, but I remember True Geordie reacted to the song that we made, that Malfoy song. Yeah. And he was like, oh, Weller, this is cringy as fuck in a podcast. He's like, it's so cringy. Joe needs to grow up. Like, the content needs to grow up.
It's like video.
Yeah, I mean, it was jokes. But, like, and it really hit a nerve with me. It was like, oh, my God, I feel like, I need to stop being, like, the silly Weller and, like, this, like, it's all cringy now. Oh, my God. And I felt like I could only do, like, the serious, like, boxing talk and all of that. But, like, mate, the reason why, like, my videos did so well and, like, I enjoyed making stuff is because, like, I was fucking being weird me.
Like authentic.
That's the authentic me, like, being a fucking weirdo and not feeling judged by anyone. And I really let that get to, like, I'm not gonna lie, that really, really got to me.
Yeah.
And, but
they've had a few instances, haven't they, where they've, like, called people out, perhaps in a not very nice way. I don't want to get into, like, something here, but, like... It's like it's that sort of like negativity that we talk about that like puts people down. Like you say, that it really got to you, and it was something that perhaps never actually needed to be said.
It's weird because I'd obviously I've heard that before. Like as in, before then, it wasn't the first time that I saw. You know, some people may think me being a weirdo is cringy, right? Well, news
Because
flash.
he was close to you.
It was more. It's because I believed it. It's because I was like, oh shit, maybe he's right, and
because you respect
because he's my friend.
Yeah,
and I was like, fuck.
It's like,
but it's like, you know, you don't get me. No one understands you more than you. Like, you don't have to have that. Everyone gets it. Just fucking. But through like going to the gym and doing all that and like being, you know, getting them back to being the real me. Like I'm literally, my mentality is good.
unstoppable.
no, and that's prime. I think that's what you want. And to clarify, you did squash it with him, didn't you? You spoke.
Of course, mate. We're sick mates
Yeah.
now. This was like years ago. This was like 2016. 2018, 2019.
Speaking of 2016,
It feels like a lifetime
Oh, yeah,
ago.
yeah.
speaking of 2016, Luke,
Yep.
what did you say? Little Jamie C popped up and said something about
Jamie Carragher has allegedly started chatting waffle again. Is this true?
I think it's Give Me Sport are just.
I will take it. Come on.
They're just slow sports news, basically.
Oh, they've posted something from ages ago.
No, literally, it is just a recycled story.
Oh.
Because obviously I said it before, like, I think Carragher's been piping up about you. I saw it like come up on Instagram the other day. So I searched it online, and it is Give Me Sport just recycling that story with like no reason whatsoever.
And what is the story? Are we able to? Let's just quickly show it right now.
Yeah. Well, it's essentially just it's talking about the situation with Carragher and how Carragher said he'd love to like, I don't know,
Fight me.
fucking like cart you in half or something, like whatever it was he said at the time. Oh, it will be up on the screen if you are watching now, but there's no point me pulling it up because it is just that. I don't know why they're recycling it.
that
There's not
whole
really
scenario was
anything there.
like, I should have piped up more.
What,
But he
Jamie Carragher?
But he did that, you know, that kick on you and like barely touched you.
Yeah.
I got clarted in the face with an elbow.
Yeah.
But I didn't say a thing.
Yeah, but you bitched
Why
it
didn't
'cause
you
we-
say a thing?
Because I'd done him on the pitch.
Yeah.
Like I let my feet do the talking. Like I tried to Aidan McGeady turn Jamie Carragher in front of 36,000 people. If that doesn't ooze self-confidence, I don't know what does.
Yeah, you let the football do the talking.
I did. So did you actually.
No, I
You
was
were diverting runs.
Mate, I made a video afterwards being like, here is Jamie Carragher in IB for on Mandy.
Yeah.
Is this what you want, this guy's sports?
And do you remember
Fucking awful.
George was like,
Yeah, that was bad.
That was
I
bad.
wouldn't post that.
Yeah, Geordie was like trying to really talk me out of it, like, because I tweeted, didn't I? Like, I lost my head that night because I just thought it was really unjust. It was like, mate, we're at a charity match. We're at a fucking charity match,
But-
right? And just because, mate, where it all started is like we were going for a ball and I shoulder barged him and he went flying, right? no. If you can watch it back, right? And then after that, he got up and was cunt, fuck this, that, and the
I
other at
loved
me.
it.
And after that, he had it in, and he had it in for our whole team, and it was weird.
What I
Tell you
do-
what, there couldn't have been a better duo up front to be giving shit back to him than us.
What,
two.
me and Malfoy.
What I do want to say is, in fairness to Carragher here,
Here we go.
you would be just the same because you are just as competitive as that.
I wouldn't start elbowing people in the neck for no
Yeah, but
reason.
you were like made a video like, weren't you? Because Malfoy was well happy, and then didn't you make like a video where you're like, I don't know how anyone can be happy with that. We lost or something.
Mate, we were winning 3-1 and then...
You did make a video saying that.
I did. I think I did a tweet.
Yeah.
But
So
the video was about the Carragher fight, but it wasn't saying, don't know how anyone can be happy. It was a tweet that I did immediately after when I was livid.
Yeah.
So it was just like more heat.
I
in the
quite
moment.
respected his competitiveness in the
Yeah,
game.
I liked his competitiveness, but when you start attacking people, that some of those people on that pitch, mate, weren't footballers, right? And weren't. This was like their first like actual game or whatever. It was all in aid of like charity.
Yeah.
And when you're going around literally trying to hurt people, that's when I can't sit and just like be like, oh yeah, I'm okay with that. I literally, in my nature, I want to stick up for what I feel is right.
Did anyone see the charity match with Halal Ham?
Oh, and he started clarting.
Or like someone like went to clear the ball and they kicked him in the face, and then he just like
Yeah, he thought the guy did it on purpose, kicked him in the face.
he
but
got red
didn't.
carded, didn't he?
And then he like pushed the ref.
Yeah,
he
he
wanted
fully
to have a
lost his.
fight.
If we got a video, can we pull it up? It is funny.
Can do, right?
What have I been up to this week?
Yeah, what have you been up to? You've been in... Wait, let's just quickly set the scene. You've been in Dubai on a honeymoon with your new girlfriend,
Very romantic.
taking her round and showing her that you are the powerful being that is Teddy Malfoy Baker. Firstly, did you, do anything naughty on the balcony?
What?
I think you kind
I was
of can't in
I was
Dubai.
talking to her.
What?
She said something to me.
Oh, you follow each other now.
No, yeah. So she was talking to me in the DMs.
I spoke to
And
her
she-
as well, actually.
Yeah.
I know, she showed me. Yeah.
Yeah, She not showed you what we were saying?
She just kept it under wraps.
What's she not saying?
Oh, shut up.
Wait, what?
Let's see it then.
Oh shit! I thought you knew. Oh god, this is awful.
Oh, are you losing your head, mate?
Wait,
Are you gonna cry?
Oh, fuck off. I don't get whatever.
wait, why are you tearing up though?
I'm not. Whatever.
Yeah, so basically,
My point being is...
you apparently did some like this thing on the balcony where you wanted to show her that you were the real like sex man.
Oh, he's just chatting shit to try and
Oh,
get
do you
her.
not have sex on holiday?
What are you... Hang on. Why? What have I done to you this episode? Like,
haven't done
you're trying to mug me off by making
I'm not
up
mugging you off. I'm asking if you...
you are
He pulls that like fucking high horse card every time. I don't know what you're talking about. That's not what I'm trying to do.
I'm just being myself. I'm just being authentic.
But why are you attacking me?
Yeah, like, what are you
doing?
No, I'm just saying, like, did you go on holiday and, like, do anything fun?
Yes, that was probably my best holiday I've ever been on.
What, you've been on holiday with the boys a few times, so...
What, better than our trip to Dubai?
Amsterdam? Amsterdam?
Abu Dhabi?
Norway?
Zante?
Norway.
Oh,
LA? I don't know.
Zante. Oh my god.
Zante was awful. But did you have a good time away? Like,
Yeah, oh, mate,
if
it's
you got
so
anything
good.
naughty, you can
It
tell
was
us.
class. Stayed at
you
the...
do?
Come
on.
you weird.
Give us some content. Did you film anything?
You are a weird... What is wrong with you?
You know.
You are a weirdo.
I am.
Like, you're a predator.
No, I'm not. I'm not a predator. No, not now. Not ever, buddy.
Getting weird vibes from you right now. But anyways, I stayed at the world's only 7-star hotel. Fuck, you're such a twat. You said bring it up. You said bring it up. Oh, have you stayed there?
No,
Have you stayed there?
I just want to know,
Bet you
did you do any fucking X-rated shit? And have you got any pics?
What's wrong with you? Wait, what is wrong with you?
I don't.
If you stayed at the world's only 7-star hotel, you'd be gassed to tell us.
Yeah,
and then we'd show an interest. You go,
Oh, go on. I want to hear.
no, you
no,
know
I
what?
wanna hear.
Battered my confidence.
Wait, did I actually?
Yeah.
Wait, are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, but no, but it's
don't
like,
cry,
but
that's
no,
it.
it's like when you guys take the piss out of my height and I go along with it because it's funny. I thought you were in on like when we do the snoring joke. You are. Or have I actually hurt your confidence?
Fuck off. No, obviously not. I tried
Obviously.
to get you.
Nobvious.
I tried to get you back, make you feel bad.
I do, because I'm actually a caring guy. I've got the empathy, my feminine side.
But mate, this fucking place is outrageous.
And what did you do there?
And how much was it?
Was it free or did you actually have to pay?
I paid.
You paid?
Oh, yeah.
How much was the holiday?
No, the one night at the 7-star hotel.
Only the one night?
You can afford it anymore.
You didn't stay there a week?
Well, bear in mind it was 1.2 for the night.
Million. No, how much?
£1,200 for the night.
Yeah, you could do that.
For a week, yeah?
I know how much Wafflin's about to just pay you, so you can definitely afford that.
Yes, well, I'm not an idiot. So we stayed there for one night, but I made a video on it.
Oh, so you recouped the money?
What? Uploading
Skimmed on
in
his
January
bell.
and February is going to
Can't
recoup
love
the
it that
money.
much.
Yeah.
We all know that's not the case.
Yeah.
Mate, this place is insane. I went into it thinking, how the fuck it doesn't deserve 7 stars? Like,
Yeah.
it's a 5-star hotel. Came out of it, I'm like, oh my god, I understand why it deserves
Why?
7. I don't. It's just so hard to put your finger on it. Like the butler service, the level of service you get is a joke. Like they have an option where they pack your suitcase for you.
Oh, well, of course.
You
Yeah.
have to
Like,
pay
What
for
do you mean?
that.
No, it's all free.
yeah.
It's
Like,
all
but
included.
what if you've got all your like Viagras and shit?
Well, we didn't choose to do the packing service. We packed ourselves. But then they picked it up. I had a gold cappuccino. I drank gold. Oh, no one cares about
No,
that.
no, but did this
Three-
1.2
three- no one
three
cares.
indoor pools, like
did this 1.2
Helicopter
We're
pay.
showing photos and you got footage and stuff, right?
I got loads.
Yeah,
did,
we're
did this
overlaying it now.
1.2k include everything? Like, were you getting? Because you sent us a lot of pictures of pizza.
Oh, mate, you had to buy every food.
How much was like a meal there at this 7-star? 'Cause what would you think, guys? Let us know in the comments. How many? 1 3-course meal, because that's what you had, right?
Oh, yeah, but we
Pizza?
actually...
Yeah,
A pizza margarita was 30 quid.
Wow.
A Corona was 9 quid. A cocktail was 16 quid.
London
Wait, that's
prices,
not bad.
really. That's London.
And not 30 quid for a pizza.
No, mate. It was so expensive.
Trust me. We'll go to the right joint.
And the meal?
I had chicken butter masala, 40 quid.
Oh, for us, Clark. No, that is...
So we ate at the underwater hotel.
Was that good?
Fun fact, it's not actually underwater. Absolute con. It's just a fish tank.
So you're just sea-leaping in a fish tank?
Sea leaping in a fish tank, yeah. But you pay. I made 2 main courses and a pudding. We got 3 starters for free. They just keep giving you stuff to eat, and it's all for free. Like the whole place is insane.
And did you like take your romantic like relationship to the next level?
In terms of what?
What did you do? Like
Dropping one knee.
No, but I don't know. Did you like what's something like I don't know? What did you do?
You want some sexual stories? That's
Yeah,
what
like was it fun?
It was incredible.
Wait, do you say I love you now?
Do you? Yeah. Do you love her?
Like,
Do you love her?
Yeah.
You do.
Yeah.
Did you tell her?
Yeah.
And then what does she say?
I love you back.
I love you back.
I
I love you back. Now, that's good. I'm happy for you, man.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah, I'm very
sweet.
happy. I can't lie.
Do you reckon she's the one?
Yeah.
It's very
Look down the
elegant.
lens.
No, I can't. Shut
No,
up.
you wait. You know she's watching.
Yeah, no. Why are you making?
That's
Jodie.
Don't do that weird jokes.
Jodie.
Oh, fucking.
Jodie.
Because she's been revealed now to the
Where
public.
do? Oh shit! I can't say her
No,
name.
no, she has been
Oh,
revealed.
okay.
Oh, not yeah.
Okay,
On your
Jo-
Instagram.
Right,
Yeah,
Judders.
It's all there. They all follow you.
We actually did a video.
We know what you love, Theo. So if you love him and you think he's the one, firstly confirm that. Do you think Theo is the one?
Confirm it.
In the comments down below.
Messaging me.
And Theo is now going to reply to you by looking down this lens and say whether you
That's
think
so cringe.
No, whether you think that she is the one. Right, ready? Let her know now. If you
You
go,
bastard.
go.
This is so
Go on, this-
cringy.
just down this one.
No, I can't.
You can. It's just her. Look, that is her
And
eyes.
100,000 people.
No, they're not here. No one else is here. It's just you and your love that you love forever. So tell her that if she's the one. Go on, go.
You're such a bastard.
I'm not. I'm a good man.
Even-
I'm
even
going to be the
like-
vicar at your wedding. The dodgy vicar. Come sit on my knee, Theo.
Theo.
Theo?
Yeah,
You want a boy on your knee, do you? So you want to be a dodgy vicar at my wedding
Yeah.
and want a male to sit on your lap.
Correct, Gary, yeah.
But you're only playing a part.
Playing a...
You're playing the part of a vicar, aren't you?
Yeah. Just,
Yeah,
it's just a role.
It's just
not,
acting.
It's not your own sexual fantasy.
No. But anyways, right, go on then.
You are the one.
Jodie.
Say it.
Say it. Go on.
Fucking hell, I got
Go on,
gun point out.
go.
You're making me sweat so
Go
much.
on.
I can't do it.
You can, come on.
I'm just too nerve-wracking.
Come on, everyone's waiting.
You are the one.
Why has he done that? Why?
You're actually such a
No, it's
bastard.
for the content.
Why didn't you just say no?
No, because it's for the content.
It is for the
No,
content.
it's not. It's for
Wait,
his pleasure.
No, we
What did I get out of
He
that?
does not care about that.
What do you mean I don't care? What are we all here for?
We
We're
filled
here
up
making
He
entertainment.
wanted you to do
I know,
that
he-
for
I'd
him.
do it, mate. I'd tell Jodie she's the one for me.
But she's not. That would be a lie. I say it because it would be easy. I don't
Okay,
mean
you say it about Ruth.
Yeah, no, you say No, but it's a
Wait,
power,
so wait,
it's a
so
power
she-
thing.
So she's not the one.
Oh, so
That's
she's
not.
not
That's
the one.
not what I said.
Oh, he won't say it. That means that she's not the one.
Oh, that reverse psychology.
How's your anxiety been recently?
I literally. Oh, wait, I'll tell you one thing.
Diverting.
No. This is sort of on the topic. Do you ever have very irrational fears?
No.
Right. So
Probably. I'm scared all the time.
I actually am terrified of. Sorry, I'm terrified about like my feet hanging over the bed.
yeah,
No, I'm actually terrified.
sort of
like if
understand
I
that.
run into my bedroom at night, I have to jump on the bed 'cause I'm terrified.
running in the bedroom.
What, you still scared of like the dark?
If I'm going up the stairs, someone's going to grab my legs.
Right. So
Absolutely terrified. I can't sleep no matter how hot it is with my feet outside of the covers. Terrified.
oh no, I'm not like
You never
that.
know what's under the bed.
Yeah, you do. Whatever you.
Shut
left
up. You believe in fucking spirits.
Yeah, but that's more realistic than you just getting...
Than a spirit under the bed.
There. Well, like a monster's gonna pop up and drag you under.
No, a ghost under the bed.
Go, so
But you don't believe in them.
Yeah, but when it's at night time, I come out, not during the day.
At night time. No, it's the fear of the unknown, like what your senses can't perceive. You need to be in control, Theo. You're a high control individual. You need to know exactly where you are, because the unknown actually scares you. That's why you can't allow yourself to believe in spirits or aliens.
The unknown doesn't
Because
scare
you'd
me.
get too scared. Well, you've just proven that by saying, I have to run into the bed and I can't be outside.
Scared of the dark.
Just no, not the dark. I'm scared of like the monsters under the bed.
That's worse.
Hey, I've just opened up to you, like, and you laugh in my face.
Opened up about being scared about monsters.
Yeah, that's like a
Go on, what's your
child.
irrational fear then?
All right. So obviously, I am moving into my house tomorrow.
Well
There's
done,
gonna be-
mate.
there might be-
Congratulations.
oh yeah, firstly, well done, Luke.
We bought you a house.
Thank you.
You, the Wafflin audience,
Yeah,
have bought
you.
this man a house. Well done.
No, but yeah, thanks, guys.
And your
great.
dodgy accountant.
Yeah, what about that offshore company?
You are paying me back my money, right?
He owes you money, not me.
That loan shark.
So basically, my irrational fear has been ever since this whole thing has been going on, like buying a house, is that I'm gonna die just before I get in. You know, like I've been building up to this moment like my whole life, 25 years. I'm finally gonna have my own property, move into a house,
And you just die.
and I'm gonna die like before.
Yeah, yeah.
Like on the way back in your car.
Yeah, like something it's just like ingrained in me. It's like, oh, imagine if I die before I'd be
That's
fuming.
where it is basically, it means so much to you, because I actually used to get that with videos. Because I'd put in so much effort making a YouTube video, and I'd be like, I hope I don't die before this goes out. I'd be like, I hope someone like puts it live. Like if I've got it uploaded, but it's it's on unlisted and it's scheduled, or no, it's not scheduled, but I want it to go out next week. I think, if I do die, I hope someone just puts it public, like, and doesn't, because I put so much work into it. And basically that means it's because I care. And likewise, I think you just care a lot.
Do you ever think about like what happens if you died? Would you want to see like the repercussions of what happens when you die? 'Cause I really would.
What, would you
Yeah,
want to like watch
what
over?
would be the reaction? Would
Is
the
there a
whole of the
tribute
YouTube
video?
audience that are trying to like cut me out of the YouTube world right now, would they be publicly seen?
Salty Weller back again.
Is it salty? Is it fact?
Is it?
Would they be seen to publicly say my name, or go, or would they like just go, oh yeah, he's?
You bang on TikTok.
Of course, it bang on TikTok.
Like, I would love to see. Like, what would you guys do if I died? Like, you wouldn't have a job.
What? Yeah, you would.
Yeah, we'd carry on.
We'd have to carry on in your name.
Yeah.
Would you carry on if I died?
No, of course not. It wouldn't feel right. It's not waffling.
Wait, so we've just said that we'd carry on?
Yeah,
Oh,
but it's not waffling, is it? Waffling's us three.
Yeah,
you
but
can't just be.
I
Can't just
feel-
shove Hasbulla in my seat.
Wait, so if
Yeah, of
Wait.
course. Do you see what I mean? Like,
no,
it wouldn't be right.
I do read out the brand deals.
Who would read? None of us can read.
Either way, it would
Shit,
be
it's
very,
quite
very
deep. This is
different. But
Like, if Luke died, mate, we wouldn't have any money.
that is true. If I died, then you two would stop because
Now, we'd do what we did at the
Because
beginning.
he does the admin.
it wouldn't make any money.
No, we'd do what we did at the beginning, just sit next to each other, staring at a camera.
Not talking. Two
No,
robots.
it's awkward because we've just said that we would continue.
I would be happy to continue with Theo if you. But what we also have to remember is that, like, you are. I know it's the three of us, but it is still like you are the main character. So to
No, but
speak.
it's not even that. It's like, even if you died, it wouldn't be right continuing.
No, it would be different.
It
I
would
don't
be-
think it would be.
Do
It's
you see what
right
I'm
or
saying?
wrong.
Like, it
No, I
wasn't-
understand that, but that's like saying, because like an ex-footballer dies, the club should stop running. Like, because like an ex-Man United player dies.
No, that is a bit
They should-
different.
No,
No, because it's like, it's not Man United without them, no?
not at all. Man United is a club which has players coming and going all the time. Wafflin is a three-person entity, which doesn't interchange.
So do you think when we all die, Wafflin will continue? Because what if some...
Are
What if
we going to recruit like a...
we could have people to carry on the legacy of Wafflin. If you would like to be considered, let us know.
So we earn money through
Retrospectively, yeah.
people doing our job. Actually, have you
We'd
seen
be
what...
dead.
We
No, our
build the-
families would earn money.
No, we could build the brand of Wafflin and then just like employ people to present it for us.
Mate, do you know what ABBA are doing?
ABBA.
So they're performing, they're going on tour, but they're at home.
They're at home.
And their tour is a projection.
No
So you're
way.
watching a projection of ABBA.
Fuck that.
That's
So
shit.
they're sitting at home
that is
making
shit.
That's
they're sitting at home,
shit.
they're sitting at home making money, and you're watching a projection in the London Stadium of ABBA.
No, I don't agree with that.
Yeah, that
Unless
is
well,
fucking
they might be
shit.
medically unfit because obviously are older people, but I think
It's just lazy.
yeah. Well, it's just you can't. It's like flogging something that's not really there.
Well, they're saying because, like, say, take Joe Rogan for example. They're saying he's got so much content out there. You could now do a brand new Joe Rogan podcast without Joe Rogan and just use like words he said from out his
Oh,
series.
what, just like
So you could
combine-
create an entire podcast episode totally new without Rogan, just by computer.
Also taking clips from where he's asked questions.
Yeah.
Basically, you ever tried a DMT?
He came on.
You want some veal or whatever? What is it? What's the meat?
Veal?
What's the meat he
Oh,
always
what,
has?
like bison or something?
Yeah.
Oh, I know what you're on about. He came under a bit of fire recently, didn't he?
Why? What happened?
Over like he was like because like Rogan was always known for being very open. He was always willing to listen.
Yeah.
And his opinion was never really concrete. He was always like happy to learn
yeah.
and if he had a better understanding than the other
Right.
individual, he would teach.
He wouldn't be afraid to say his opinion.
Yeah.
Right.
But with this COVID stuff, he's become like very like stuck in his ways. And he was like arguing with some guy about like some like scientific fact about it. And like the guy was literally like, no, like I'm telling you, like that is not the case. And they pulled it up because he pulls things up in the studio. And like the other guy was right, and he was just still sitting there like denying it, even though he had like scientific evidence in front of him.
That's a bit weird from him because you normally wouldn't do that, right?
No, and that's what I thought. And that's what the thing going around was basically like, oh, this is really disappointing from him. Not, you know, people have their views on COVID and whatever, like it is what it is. But like for him to sit there and just completely like not be open and not like change his opinion based on fact or something, I think people were disappointed in.
Well, yeah, I mean, I think as a general consensus, as the human race, we like the idea we like seeing when someone is not stubborn, but in fact open to sort of almost anything and everything. And I think that's what made him so successful. Like, you know, I mean, we've all been guilty of it in some ways at points when it's like we are firmly believing that this is right and nothing can change our mind. But it is not nice to watch, like as in when there's someone that is just so stubborn. Stubbornness is a horrible thing, basically.
Yeah.
Like him.
Sometimes.
You can be extremely stubborn.
But that's not necessarily like, I don't necessarily
but
argue
you're choosing
fact.
to be stubborn.
Yeah, like if you were like, this is factual, then like I wouldn't argue that. But like sometimes
Just a dick sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes I'd like to be difficult purposely.
But why? Do you get enjoyment out of just annoying other people?
Nah, it's not even that. I don't know why. You know, like some people just have traits that are annoying, and that's
Power
just one
complex.
It probably is
That's why
that.
he won't look down the lens and tell Ruth that she's the one, because it puts the power in my hands, and he doesn't want anyone else to have the power. Because you're willing, you're open, you're in touch with your feminine side.
Sort of.
I watched a fucking documentary on Hillsborough.
Oh yeah, horrible.
Because you know they've just brought back standing seats now.
Safe standing now.
Safe standing, yes. Yeah. But I watched it, and I was like, I was fucking irate, livid. I'd never truly seen the whole story, and it was so mental how I guess this is almost an advantage that we have with everyone having a 4K camera in their pocket and they can film it, and there's all this more evidence, because back in the day, police and all that were so, well, you know, in some areas so inept and could just get away with saying, nah, we, you know, it was their word against someone else's because there was no evidence, and they just fucking got away with it, and people would just die.
Yeah, they
And
shoved
it
it.
fucked, like, I don't know, really, like, I couldn't sleep that night. It was like, you know when you sometimes watch things and it really just fills you with rage. Yes.
Well, and
they
then
just blamed the fans. You know, it just said that they broke in when it was a policeman. The guy in charge literally opened the gate and was just like sent them all in, and he said that they broke in and they were just drunk and disorderly. And oh mate, it's fucked.
Then you had the Sun newspaper who did that big like front page saying that like
They were pissed. They were weeing on brave police officers and
yeah,
stuff.
and then like taking the like wallets out of the
Pickpocketing.
pockets of
Yeah.
the
I don't
dead.
understand how the Sun are still in a job.
Well, I
They
mean,
are-
obviously,
they-
there's probably different people working there now, but that is
No,
because...
they're still
the
they're
Sun.
still
What, do you reckon
scummy.
they're still
Mate,
from
the
there?
No,
The
but they're
Sun-
still the scum.
No, the Sun are quite literally the worst newspaper on earth. Like some of the shit they come out, they just attack people. That's all they do. They just attack people, and they don't tell the truth. They just lie, make up shit. They are literally waste of space.
yeah.
Like if you're a journalist, I understand. Like, oh, you want a job, but like have a bit of respect about you.
Yeah, have
like,
some
you don't want to work. They are pathetic, sad little losers.
Yeah, I saw something in this, was it... I then watched a fucking like almost film that was a recreation of what happened called like, I think it was called Anne. Anyways, one fucking scene was a tabloid guy knocking on the door of obviously this family who's lost someone due to it, being like, oh, flowers, and then fucking see obviously like to get in the house, and then fucking take a photo of the son that had died to then go and use that in the paper, and literally robbed the photo so they can have it. And apparently this, like the tabloid journalists and whatever, would do anything. There's not, do you know what I mean?
It's
And that's the way they're still like that.
Yeah,
It's nuts.
Like, well, not recently, but like, what was it, like 2008 or in the early 2000s when like there was that phone hacking scandal where like, wasn't that Piers Morgan? Surely you remember this.
Well, I remember
hacking.
there was the phone hacking.
It was news of
the world. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure Piers Morgan was in on that. That was like,
Rupert Murdoch and all that. You know, but yeah, like it's
but
all
like that
fucking-
scumbaggery.
Well, the Sun always come after YouTubers as well.
It's all agenda driven, because
you know what it is
if they're
now?
Tories, then they do certain things. If they're Labour, they do certain things. So the political, I don't know. I'm not. We're not educated.
Do you know
enough
why
in
the
it.
Sun like purposely attack like online people? And
Why is that mouth?
because they're scared they're becoming irrelevant. Like the YouTubers, the Instagrammers, they're taking over the Sun's job, and in 10 years' time, they are not going to be around anymore. So they're trying to just bring people down and fight. It's like a war. It's a war against the tabloids, and they're doing their best. But really, like it's just a bunch of old twats running the show, and they're going to be gone soon. They're going to be dead, and you know what?
Well,
They will be dead.
You're gonna be a threat.
No. Oh, they're coming after me now. But they will be old, and a new generation will take over, and either the tabloids will change with a new generation and become better, or they'll just die out.
Well, even so, I think tabloids now are like really, really trashy in the sense all you really get is like news about fucking, I don't know, like the Kardashians.
It's all on
and whatnot.
Snapchat as well now.
yeah.
Yeah, that's quite mad, isn't it? Like you go onto the Snapchat, like
Yeah.
a little bit. This off topic, but I saw on Instagram. Everything's on Instagram.
Yeah.
Apparently, do you believe in time travel?
You know.
Do you think one day it may be possible?
I'm not educated enough in the matter to know whether it is real or not.
I'm guessing we'd like to think it
Time
would
travel.
be.
It does. You can. Well, yeah. It's an interesting one because if you look at the stars, you're looking into the past. So it's like.
Oh, it's all light. It's all to do with, yeah, I mean,
Do you know what I mean?
Well, yeah,
and
because
even
that
on
star may
Interstellar,
not be
remember,
there.
if you watched Interstellar,
What's Interstellar?
the film.
No.
Oh, you need to watch it. You'd actually enjoy it. Oh, it's one of the best films ever.
How does it relate
yeah.
to time travel?
Because they go to this planet and every like minute on that planet is 7 years in Earth time.
I actually watched recently, Brian Cox did a video on YouTube about like debunking.
Interstellar. Isn't it quite factually true though, Interstellar?
A lot of it is, and like
Yeah.
I think something like that is very possible where like in one place, like, yeah, the equivalent times are different.
Mind blowing.
Well, surely time travel can exist then?
You
Well-
like think so, but then also if it does exist, then it exists now.
Yeah, it's always existed.
It's existed in the prehistoric
Because
times because
Yeah,
do you see what I'm saying?
because time is a human invention, right? So it just is.
But then also
Well,
if you,
Technically, it's based on like the light and the sun and whatever.
if a
but-
time travel exists, it exists now because they'll be able to come back to nowadays time, so therefore it's happening right now. But then if you think about it physically as a physical matter, if you think about it logically, how?
Yeah, well,
Like how? Everything is happening now. There is no future and there is no past. Everything you do is now.
yeah,
You can't. It seems like it is
it's only the
physically.
now that you're in.
It's the physically import. Like how do you reverse
to go
time?
faster
'Cause
than the speed of light.
But think about, if you think about it, like physically, if you reverse time, then all of us would have to go, and that's just not going to happen. It's like time travel quite literally is impossible. Is it?
Or
Or is
if
it-
anyone is a fucking psychologist, nah.
Scientist.
Psychology.
No, you know, what I mean, science man, person,
Well,
girl.
boys, why I brought it up
Yeah.
is because apparently time travelers, or a time traveler from 2714, tells the world to prepare for 3 major dates in 2022. So apparently someone has travelled back from 2714 to tell us that on March the 15th, 2022, a volcano will erupt and create an ash cloud around half the world.
Oh,
That's going to ruin my birthday
Oh,
again.
fuck.
Then,
Mate, I've already had 2 lockdown birthdays. I can't have another one.
I mean, that is soon.
Yeah, well,
It gets more interesting.
go on.
June 28th, 2022. A plane goes missing for a month
Don't go flying that day.
and returns. But everyone on the plane says it was only 3 hours.
Oh, mate, that's a film.
Oh,
Mate, that's quite literally a film that came out like
Hey,
this
well,
year.
it's just a time traveler. I'm the messenger,
okay.
right?
It's a film.
And the last one, August the 2nd, 2022.
Shit.
We
JJ's
made
birthday.
contact with an underground civilization.
Underground.
Moles.
Underground.
What, ants?
No.
Moles?
I think they're
Naked
like
mole rat?
humans.
What, people are living in the earth?
They're a civilization, apparently.
Shut the fuck up.
Well, there is. Do you remember we talked about that ancient civilization they discovered in the Amazon?
No.
That's all been discovered through radar. It's all underneath the overgrowth and all the plants. They discovered an entire civilization, like all the old ruins, underneath the jungle that had been built over by the trees.
Ross Clark.
If you could go back to one moment in time, where would you go?
Oh, this is the world's hardest question.
Oh, I don't know. Fucking the moment it all began. Just no wagwan.
But then it's just an empty earth.
Just to see the kaboom.
And then you might die.
No, I'll just be watching from the stands.
That's quite an interesting time to go. Like, I've actually never even thought to go back to the very beginning.
Is God just there, like,
Yeah, like to see how it all happened, how it all unfolded.
Or is it just a scientific?
Is it a kaboom?
I would go back to the Egyptians
Oh, what to understand the
See
period.
how
to
the
see the
pyramids are
aliens.
made.
To see the aliens. Because
See
like
them.
realistically, how they built, don't know.
You could see it if you look at the sky enough. You'll see a UFO. You'll see something moving around
Or a
that
plane.
doesn't look like. How's it moving like that? I've seen a few things that like, will move. Z boom.
But you're also microdosing mushrooms.
No. This was time ago. Yeah, no, I've seen some weird shit.
Have you
Shoot
watched
the star?
that documentary that I said about on Sky History Channel with Craig Charles debunking UFOs?
Not the biggest fan of that show. I did watch it.
Oh, really?
I felt like the production of it was a bit. It made it like almost a bit of a sitcom. I don't know. It was almost a bit set up as very stereotypical. Oh, we're UFO people, and I don't know. It seemed like a bit as though it was like a soap opera sort of thing, rather than it being like a real serious, like a chance to really take the UFO stuff seriously. Just my opinion.
What, you felt like they were mocking it a little bit?
Well, it's just all very set up. Like, oh, we're at this investigation hub and all that. No, it's clearly like a set. I don't know.
Yeah, well,
it
I
didn't.
know
It was almost like trying to look like scientific and really like credible, but it was
Really, it's just Craig Charles.
in a slightly like dated sort of UFO style way. Like, I feel like that's how they would have done it in the 90s, rather than it be like no, do you know what I mean?
Did watch it?
Oh, but that's how I felt. I felt, yeah, like I can't lie.
But did you find some of the stuff that like they were like shown being interesting?
No, I did. There was some unanswered stuff like the South Wales thing.
Yeah, that was
mad.
fun.
It was a bit mad, like how the trees going down. Apparently, like there was loads of military, like helicopters and whatnot shooting down a triangular shaped thing.
Yeah.
UFO, and then all the trees are fucking murked from where it allegedly fell, and they are. And then there was like people
Like the trees aren't just down; they're like sliced in half. There's like photographs of it, videos.
Footage.
I thought they're debunking UFO.
No, they're trying to like work out like, well, what the hell happened here?
Oh,
But it's always like the ultimate thing is, oh, we can't work it out. Like every UFO thing is like, oh, we don't know.
Yeah,
It's like it's what
we
it
just
always
need
is.
the Area 51.
Yeah, I mean, they're obviously legitimate, and the world, like the government and all that, all know that they exist.
Maybe you should
It's
really
just-
work hard at becoming a
Astronaut.
a politician and become prime minister.
Me?
So you
What
get
is that?
the so you get the knowledge.
So that just so I know all of that.
Yeah. Where would you go back in time?
Right, so I got this weird thing about World War II.
You go back to Hitler's birth and kill him.
I couldn't kill a baby. How on earth could like?
Look at him in the eyes. Could you kill him?
Wait, you're telling me you couldn't kill Hitler?
No, not as a baby. What?
So you actually support?
That is not what I'm saying at all.
Well-
Nazi Martin.
No, well,
So you'd kill a baby?
if it was Hitler, yeah,
What? How are you gonna do it? Smash it with a hammer?
Oh my god,
lob it off a bridge.
No,
mate,
that's awful.
this
You
is
can't kill a
fucked,
baby.
mate. This is fucked.
But then you can't.
No, but that's my point. Like now,
So you
now
would kill.
actively put yourself in that position.
Think about this. You kill one life to save millions.
No, I'm not killing a baby.
So you'd let a baby live and millions die.
Look, I know it's
Yes or no?
no,
Yes or no?
I'm not killing the baby. That is my final answer.
Could you?
If it was young Adolf.
No, but that baby,
You
right?
got look. You got to do.
Ad-
But no, because like
Adolf
maybe
Hitler is evil. That baby is not.
maybe it's Adolf Hitler.
Why don't you raise the baby to be different?
Yeah.
What?
Take
A
him.
lot of people say like, are you born evil?
No.
Or are you groomed
There's
to be evil?
groomed. I think there's certain ways in which you can be susceptible to get manipulated into it. Like some people's natural personality maybe leans itself to being more.
Wasn't he a
able to go
dodgy
that
baby
way.
though?
But this, right? I'm going to flip your question quick. So, would you, rather than kill the baby, would you sacrifice your own life, not kill yourself? I mean, and raise that baby to be different? Well, obviously, it means taking up 18 years of your life to raise it so that it doesn't kill people, or allow it to kill everyone.
If I had the option of raising young Adolf or killing young Adolf, I would choose the raising side of it.
Would you?
Yeah, I would, because then you could say to yourself, "Look what I did. Not only did I save millions,
But no one would know.
No one would know.
But it doesn't matter.
You just be
Not
like,
only do you
"Just
save,
dad, mate."
you not only did you save millions, you also actually saved a baby's life."
Would you still call him Adolf?
No, I would call him I don't know,
Graham.
Graham. Yeah,
like
that's nice.
like
Graham Baker.
Freddie or something like that.
Freddie Baker.
Have you spoken about baby names with your girlfriend?
What?
That took a turn.
Have you spoken about baby names with her?
No.
Do you know what she might like?
No. What?
Why?
Are you ready for that?
No, go on,
What?
go on. Surely you've gone with each other like, oh yeah, I like this name, I like that name.
No.
Just in casual conversation.
What?
Go on.
No.
Go on. What would you go for?
What?
What would you
No.
go for?
Everyone has had this
Go
conversation.
on,
I've had it.
what would you go for?
I really don't know. I think I'd
Sylvester.
have to... Sylvester.
Wait, Sylvester Baker would slap.
Sylvester Baker.
I want a cool...
Peoples.
I feel like... You know how people like choose names before they see their baby?
Yeah.
I think I'd have to see my baby to see what is it.
Yeah, but they all look like aliens.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so go on. What would you go for if it's a name one with Jodie?
Right now, she pops out a little boy.
Oh, first name. I don't know. The first name that comes to my head is Wiltord.
Sylvan Wiltord.
Yeah.
Wiltord
Little
Baker.
Sylvan or little Wiltord.
Wiltord Baker.
Would that be Willie Baker?
Wait, I can't work.
Oh, maybe
wait,
not.
wait. You actually, Wiltord. Are you serious? Fucking Wiltord.
Frederick.
Frederick. Well, you said Freddie, so you obviously like that name.
Um,
Like Freddie Lamberg.
yeah, that's where I came from.
Freddie Mercury? Another cool
Zlatan.
Zlatan. No, you just say.
Killian.
Well, what have you said then?
Little George.
Bonjo.
I'm more like, I've got like
Banjo.
Bonjo.
Bonjo Martin. I like
Why not Martin?
Martin. That would be a cool name.
Martin.
If he comes out crying, I'll call him Martin. I would. I like for a girl, like I think Olivia's a nice name. I think that's a nice name. Or like,
Did you go out with Olivia?
no,
So you're gonna name it after one of your exes?
You lost your virginity to an Olivia, didn't you?
no.
So you name you
I've
want?
never slept with an Olivia.
Yeah, you have,
Who?
mate. Yes, you have.
Who?
Surname begins with M.
What? Oh yeah! What about for boy?
Oh, it's such a
Good name.
It's such a
Martin.
basic name, but I like Charlie. But is that better for like a dog or
So
something?
named after Charlie Morley
So Charlie. So you think, look at Charlie Morley. You're like, I love your name.
or Charlie Puth?
Charlie P. That's cool.
Or Charlie.
Sloth.
No, not. What about you? You must have thought about this.
Greg. No. Just like Bam.
Bam.
Oh, the Margera.
What? Bam Weller.
Bam Bam. No. Bingo. No, I don't know.
You just call it a sound. Bingo. Bong.
Ping pong. No, yeah. Yeah, no.
Little T-Doid.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
Let's call it Romelu.
Romelu.
Or Mesut.
No, I don't know. Like, yeah. Like, on level, I know a lot of people like try and go for these sort of like cool names. Like my sister's gone, oh, Koa. That's not
Rinsing him
Your nephew. You just rinsed your nephew.
No, I've said it from day one.
Poor little Kay.
I've always said like, oh, Gregory, or like just like an actual name, like Johansson. Just
Special
like
K?
an actual name.
No, yeah, I'm
rather
more
than
of a-
like these cool like Arlo. That's not a name. No, that's what everyone calls that kid now.
No, I do prefer the more traditional names personally.
Yeah, like
Fred.
Bing Bong.
Fred is an alright name.
Bill,
My
Bob.
granddad's called Fred.
So's your cat.
Yeah, well, Freddie. Not my girlfriend's cat, but yeah.
When are you going to marry her?
Uh,
Because sure, you are pushing like 6-7 years now.
it's getting long for man.
Like obviously, you're moving in together.
Yeah.
You're going to get a dog in the summer.
Yeah, you
We're
think she's
not
a
getting a
bunda
dog,
lengas.
but-
Are you getting a cat? Rabbit?
no, I wanted a hamster.
So you marrying her?
It won't be anytime soon.
Why?
How,
Marriage.
how would you do it? How would you drop the knee?
Drop the knee.
Would you be abroad? Would you be in
Yeah, like, I'd love to see how you would
I-
decipher. what
Like how would
wanna
you
say.
how would you express emotions?
Yeah, because that's something you find difficult.
You're like, yeah, not bad.
Is that how I sound?
Dave Beckham.
Yeah, she's so happy.
Alright.
No, you go.
I don't know really.
I like you quite a bit.
It would probably just be in the stand, head down on one knee, just like
So
Would you reckon you'd cry?
no.
Yeah, why?
Absolutely
Why?
not.
What's wrong with crying? You just.
would you be a
It's just
bumbling
a-
mess? Would you?
I've literally,
Have you ever cried?
I've said on here, there is nothing wrong with crying. I just don't cry.
Oh no, you told me when you cried.
I have cried. Last time I cried was when my dog died in 2018.
Most. last week. Almost went this week as well.
Almost went.
Yeah, you know, I had to reel myself in. It was like, come on, get yourself together.
No, but it's quite like some people. Some people need it. I don't get the urge to cry.
I'm a fucking wreck, mate.
Why were you crying this week, little one?
No, I wasn't
Little
crying,
one.
but
Go on, Joey.
I definitely have like massive mood swings.
You wasn't crying.
Is it the creatine?
You are getting a bit roid rage earlier.
I'm not taking roids. I just fucking have good muscle memory because I've trained since I was 14, so it's in there.
Muscle memory.
I just have to fucking activate it.
It knows how to get bigger.
With Bieber.
No D, but I've actually never taken any perform enhancer.
No one said you did.
You did. Yes.
Does it hurt when you stick the needle in your ass?
No, I'd be so scared. I'm so terrified of needles.
Yeah.
I'm not looking for when I get this surgery. I have to do blood thinning injections.
Oh, in your stomach. Yeah, I had to do that. That's awful. It's
In your
horrendous. Yeah, you have to
stomach?
just go.
Did you do it yourself?
Yes, I did.
Get mum to do it.
Mum? No, I did it myself. Because it was jarring as fuck. Like,
Really?
don't get me wrong, but yeah. It's
Not
'cause
looking forward to
blood
that.
clots can occur, so it's to keep you thin.
Clark. So yeah,
Are we back to the marriage?
yeah.
All I know like how I want to get married.
Oh really? Tell us.
Like I want to. I feel like weddings nowadays are such like a big ordeal, and you feel so obliged to invite people that you don't.
What was that noise?
No.
Yeah, no, it's
They
very
don't-
expensive as well.
Yeah, that you like don't necessarily want. Like what I'm sharing this special day with people like my old neighbour because I feel obliged. Like
Why do you even want to get married? Why do you need to?
I have actually said I would never mind if I don't get married, but
Retweet.
Ruth does.
So it's her day.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I think
fair
I
enough.
think a lot of marriages are for the.
What marriage
Of the half,
equality?
isn't it?
Why can't it be for both?
I think a lot of blokes like they obviously
Aren't really that arsed.
Yeah,
Do you reckon?
they like the idea of giving a day to your future wife.
Marriage doesn't change the way I feel about anyone, if
get
that
what you're
makes
saying,
sense.
yeah.
Like I'm not gonna like instantly feel like, oh no, now I'm obliged for life. Like if I got married to someone and eventually 5 years down the line I wanted to leave them, all it's gonna do is make it more
long,
costly.
Okay, why don't we do this then, right? So you got a ring on your finger, right? So I'm Ruth.
This is Ruth.
Okay, so Hasbulla is Ruth. so we put Hasbulla a little bit next to me and face him towards more Luke's camera, right? So that's Ruth. What would you say?
I would probably just say
Look him in the eyes.
I cannot like start like outpouring emotion. This is not who I am. I would literally probably just I'd make it in like a nice location.
Oh, good.
But I would not do it in front of anybody. I wouldn't like. I don't like those public ordeals.
But how are you going to deal with it when like on the wedding day and you got to do a speech and your speech as the groom, your speech is to express your love.
Oh yeah, it is.
To not only your wife now, but your wife's family.
Yeah, to show that you're the right one.
Yeah,
and they're not
you
like,
have to say-
who's this fucking mug?
Yeah, but they know me well enough to.
I've loved Ruth since I was 10. Like that sort of
You
stuff.
get Theo to do a chat. You should
Yeah,
get
am
Theo.
I allowed to do a speech? Am I best man?
Well, it'd probably be down to the best.
Or is
man.
Damo best man?
Probably be Reese.
What's he gonna say?
Mate,
Yeah, I
Reece
can't
can't-
imagine him doing a
Surely
speech.
you get the Wafflin boys to do one as well,
No,
just because it's funny.
It depends if you come. I want to get married in.
Depends.
Sorry, wait, what do you mean depends if we come?
No, you'd be invited. This is what I'm saying, right?
Funded the whole thing.
Wait, so
Hang on,
here's
so depends if we come, but you'll be invited.
no, because here's my wedding plan, right? If it were to go through, which it will, but what I'm saying is, I want to do it in like, Lake Como in Italy.
Lake Homo.
Why are we going to Italy?
Why are we going to Italy?
Because,
I
right?
thought Ruth wanted to do
What's wrong with seafood?
Mate, Ruth said to me that she wanted a nice traditional English wedding.
Yeah,
And she's
Bishopstone.
She's really angry. Like she was like, Luke keeps mentioning Lake Homo, and it's just like
It's
why-
not Lake Homo. It's Lake
Lanky.
It's Lake Como with a C.
Lake Homo. Yeah, okay, no, so basically, what's wrong with seafood?
Because right, if you go abroad, you go to a nice place, right?
I know.
You're in a
it's-
lovely place. You can send out all those invites.
Well, no one's
and
gonna
it's
show
like,
up.
oh, you can't afford to come. Oh,
So you're
So
You really
then-
are
then-
a heartless prick. aren't you?
classic Tory
no,
behaviour.
and then you have
filtering out the poor.
what, no. I'm gonna,
that's
no.
exactly what
I'm filtering out the people that are
poor.
not going to want to spend £1,500 to £2,000 to come out and see my wedding day.
Take it out of Wafflin.
Mate, 200 quid flight to Lake Como, 20 quid airport transfer, £100 a night. Bob's your uncle.
Okay.
500 quid.
I'll go to the Maldives then.
Okay, we're gonna come because we're gonna.
No, that's what I'm saying.
afford
You'll
it.
be
You can
invited.
try and hide and run, but we will fucking be there.
We're gonna come.
No, but what?
and with a vlogging
my
camera
friend,
as well.
My friends are not the people that I want to exclude from this wedding.
I'm live on Instagram the whole thing.
Do it.
So, but mate, what happens if Reese can't afford?
Why are you still holding him up?
What if Reese, your best man, can't afford to come,
No,
and
so
then
here's
me
the
and
thing.
Joe have to step in?
Well, no. Because
Are there? Do you know what you cannot do? You cannot do under any circumstance. When they go, do you know any reasons why is these shoe to not be married? You can't be like, because you do realise even if you like joke about it, if you say a thing, the whole wedding has to be cancelled. Like, you know, that's an actual thing. Even if you like go, it's done.
no, it's not.
It is. I swear to God, if you say something as a joke, the bishop, whoever's doing it, the body lass will have to stop it, and it's done. It's blood clotted. You can't get married. I swear.
Says who?
The Bible. No,
The Bible.
no,
I'm not. It's not a religious wedding. We're not religious.
the wedding thing.
The wedding thing.
It's true. Like,
No, if I stand up and go, look, I actually reckon that I'm the one for Luke.
oh, Ruth.
No, for Luke. So would I be allowed to go up there and have a duel
Have a duel.
with Ruth,
Winner
and the
takes
winner
Luke.
takes Luke?
Surely
that
I
is
get a
how it
say
works.
in that.
No. You're there now. You've already given
You've
away.
signed a life where you are property.
Yeah, you are now property of me.
How does that work?
Well, you already are.
Can you put him down, please?
Just chilling.
Don't you think it looks like my mum? Oh, we just do. That is what the constant banter in our group
can't
chat
unsee
is.
it.
Yeah, it's my mum. That's like my mum's spirit animal, and that's why it's also my spirit animal.
Spirit animal. He's a human. Just because he's little.
Why does he look like he's sad? It's a sad
Wait,
face.
you're on camera. He's not really on camera.
No, that's just. It's his angry face. It's serious face.
Here's it. Right, should we wrap this up?
Yeah, I need piss.
Oi, if you missed last week's episode, it got demonetized, so like fucking, it didn't get sent out to everyone. So go and watch that.
That's true. I didn't even get.
Yeah,
the
mate, I didn't get a notification either. It makes me fucking angry.
What has he?
But anyways, if you did enjoy this one, please leave a like, rate, and subscribe if you're new. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter.
5 stars. 5
and
stars
rate
on
us
Spotify.
5 stars on Spotify. We'll see you in the next one from Weller, Malfoy, and Luke Martin. For floppies.